Hey, how you doing? Today we're going to be looking at how to calculate the area of a square. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so first of all, we have here just a basic square. A lot of times I work with students and they forget that how to really calculate the area of the square. So I just kind of want to review that really quick. Okay, so to calculate the area of a square, we know that we use the formula area is equal to kind of two things. I can take one of the side lengths and then I can take that side length. So I'm going to put it in parentheses and I can square it, or I can calculate the area of the square by using length times my width. Okay, it's kind of like calculating the area of a just a basic rectangle or something like that. All right. So because the square and the rectangle kind of share the same properties. So for an example, if I wanted to calculate the area of this square here, and right now I didn't give you any dimensions, so I'm just gonna say that we're gonna just say that the dimensions for this square is gonna be 4 feet, 4 feet, and 4 feet, and 4 feet. Okay, you know that it's 4 feet and 4 feet and 4 feet because if it's a square, then that means all sides have to be equal. So I'm saying that if I were to measure this side with a tape measure, then this should be 4. If I were to go from this point to this point, then it should be 4. If I were to go to this point to this point, it should be 4. And vice versa, it should be 4. So all the sides are equal to 4. Now, to calculate the area, or what I'm trying to find when I calculate the area, is all this space that's in here. That's what I'm trying to find. What is the measurement of all this space that's in here? Okay, because that's what the area is. So I'm trying to see how much space I have here. Some of you guys might think about space when you're decorating your living room or something like that, or moving furniture around. So this is what I'm looking for here. So to find how much space I actually have to play with, I'm going to use, because this is a square, I'm going to use this formula here. So area is equal to side square. So my sides is 4. So inside here, the length of my sides is 4. And then I square that 4. And so you get 4 squared. If you square it, is equal to 16, because that's like saying 4 times 4. Okay. Now here, same thing. And sorry, that should be 16 feet squared. I forgot to put my units on there. Okay, and it's squared because when you multiply your feet times feet, well, even though this is not a number, it is still 2. So that's like saying feet to the first power and feet to the second power. So when you multiply them, you actually add the exponents, which we'll talk about a little later in a future video. So first of all, my length of this square is 4. And so that means that my width should also be 4 because the sides are equal because they're square. So I multiply them together and I also get 16 feet squared. So you can see that using this formula here, length times width or side square, still give you the same thing, the area of 16 feet square. So inside here is 16 feet squared. And so this represents all of this blue space, or all of this space that's located inside this square, which is my area. Okay. Now, in our next video, when we come back together,